Yes.
Hello and welcome to today's GTA Online Race Playlist episode number 181. And of course, we're joined by the boomer himself, Wan.
Yes.
Oh man. Alright, again, 16 races if you're new here. 16 races. We're gonna find out who is gonna be the race playlist winner at the end of it all. And of course, who can create the most short moments in the next 2 hours.
Actually, before y'all do that, for the new people who are
Actually,
watching, why don't you hit the subscribe button and then hit the like button and then watch us do these next 16 races.
yeah, I mean, you could do that as well. So I'm not really the kind of guy that's gonna like beg you to subscribe. If you think the content's good, then go ahead and subscribe. But
I mean, that's why they clicked on the videos and not
I'm not gonna
because
have
they knew.
I'm not gonna have the big subscribe button pop up at the beginning with a little like clicking sound. You're not gonna get that in this video.
Can we get that can we get that picture, but instead of the subscribe saying subscribe, we'll say I'm him, and then it does the clicking sound.
I mean, bro, get me like a stream deck. I'll have that shit added right into it, dude.
Is that what that's for? I thought that was just for like a soundboard.
I mean, it's a bit of, yeah, I mean, you can have commands that it can do within your software. You can set different things to pop up. We haven't shown this here in the Race Plus. We had it in Racing Masters. But here in the Race Plus, new car in my Stealth Arrow lineup. Tele GTO.
Didn't even see you coming on the left side there, dude. Your new car color.
I'm him. What can I say? Read
I
the
was
fleet.
blocking on the complete wrong side, dude. I was like, it's gonna go over here. Dude's already on the other side of the track in first place. I'm like, what?
Oh man, it do be like that though. Like, you ever think about it in that type of way? Like, you know, when it do.
Yeah. When I'm second in every single race playlist, I always think about how I'm not in first, dude. It's kind of the point.
Kind of the running joke here on the channel. But
That's why this is considered a podcast and not
a competitive racing series.
a competitive racing series, because it's more of just you winning every single time and me just giving commentary to that.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. Listen, maybe in our new gaming racing series you'll pull up.
Right. You know what I was talking about, texting earlier, about like if something works for a very long time, it's probably best not to change it. That's because it works. That's like with racing, it's a racing series, so you're probably gonna
Listen, when we have the new series,
unless you change the racing part of it, I'm not gonna win the series, dude.
I mean,
Most likely. Ooh.
I'm good.
It's a reset.
Okay.
Yeah, I was a little bit fucked up there.
Yeah, you're cringe. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, we actually crashed, and then you're like, "Oh, you're cringe." But when we don't crash at all, and I call it, you're like, "Oh my god, you call terrible things."
I mean, I felt like we were good, but
Well, I felt like I wasn't.
well, you're cringe. How about that?
You said, "Well, you're cringe."
Well, we can discuss one of the racing series because I revealed it in a video earlier, or a video earlier in the week. Part of my racing debrief series, I announced the F1 23 game joining the channel lineup, and how you would be acquiring a copy of that. So, why don't you tell the viewers how you feel about that?
The F1 game?
Yeah, and then we can dive into doing a series of that.
Well, pretty. Now, I've done racing games for a while. It's one of my favorite types of games. Obviously, we played GTA. We got Gran Turismo that we're going to be doing. I've had that game before.
Bro just revealed the other one that I didn't reveal yet. That's crazy.
What do you mean? I was just talking about how I've played Gran Turismo before.
Yeah, you say we're going to be doing it.
Oh, I meant I was talking about before.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's another dub.
Damn! How did you beat me there? I thought that I crossed the line first, but
that's another dub. That's another dub. What can I say, dude?
Bro,
I honestly thought you beat me. 100%, dude.
That must have been like one of those moments where like I was across the line first, but you were closer to the checkpoint somehow. It put you. That was damn. But yeah, driving games are some of my favorite games. I've played games like Gran Turismo, GTA, Need for Speed in the past, Forza, all types of driving games. So, me buying F1 isn't too wild. It's the first kind of game that I would get that's based around those types of cars specifically. And I'm not. I like racing a lot, but open wheel isn't really my favorite type of racing. I'd prefer just a standard car racing.
I mean, I wish that we could get NASCAR. Like, I wish that'd be something we could play. But the NASCAR games on console are so shit that it's just impossible. Because I wouldn't necessarily pick F1 as the first specific racing series to play. Because I feel NASCAR fits more of the style of racing that you would be comfortable with. Because you can have more contact and you're going to be fine. F1, if you take some contact with your front wing or, one of your tires, you're fucked. I mean, obviously you get that from, playing this, but it's, there's a little bit more to it than even, oh, I broke my front wing off. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, you can still get your car around the track if you need to. Well, I just fucking crashed. That's cool. But, like, in that, dude, like, basically the difference is that when we do this and you lose your front wing, we have rules and things set up that, you can recover from it.
Yep.
In that, when we're going to be playing it, you're kind of done. The second that wing's gone, your race is over. So, that's going to be interesting. But yeah, I want to hear more of your take on it before I dive into the racing side of it like that.
Yeah, well, so I just did I'm not sure if this is well, either it's come out on the channel or it's about to come out, but I just did a video on the channel on my side that involved a open wheel race in Grid Legends.
Yeah, no, that will be out because that's your video for this week.
Okay. So,
that will be out the day before this.
So I highly suggest you guys go check that out. It's a cool video of me doing a bunch of different games. Grid Legends is the last game that I had done, and they involved tutorial, I guess, in the opening scene of it. All right, it's not tutorial, it's story, but in the opening scene of the story and in the first couple of races that I did, it was streetcar racing, and then we did open wheel racing, and it was, I think, a lower style. I don't know what kind of cars those were, but they weren't like the traditional F1 cars that they race like on TV that I see. So you probably know if you watch that part, but
I don't even know what the hell that was. That was just some dudes making some fucking cars with holes. That's what it looked like.
Oh, okay. Well, I had a lot of fun doing that. So, I mean, driving F1, I find it really interesting. It's a different aspect of driving because you gotta think about your tire compounds and your, again, wing and your body parts of your car falling off because they're a lot more susceptible to that damage on the track. So, I'm definitely going to be looking forward to that challenge, a little bit better done by the makers of the F1 game rather than Rockstar that kind of tried to emulate it best they could. So again, we'll see that, like you were saying, and overall, I'm just hyped for it. Like I said, it's a different aspect of racing. Hopefully, I can learn a little bit more about F1, generate a little bit more interest in that because I don't really find it as interesting as like street racing. Well, actually, I lied. I find it interesting watching it, but just doing it in video game format, I like street racing a lot better. Um, so hopefully, I can get more enjoyment out of F1 style racing, and yeah, so I'm excited for that.
So I'm excited about F1 because obviously I've wanted to play a racing game. You know, I always want to play like racing games with people. And I tried it with my brother, but he kind of like struggled because he doesn't really play the driving games that much. So he basically just plays Call of Duty if he plays. So, you know, we played Gran Turismo Sport, we played, you know, F1. I bought him F1 2021. And it's one of those things that like he kind of just struggled with it because he didn't play racing games in a long time, right? So we didn't really get to enjoy playing through the series because he kind of just crashed every time. So I'm excited about that because we're gonna do a co-op career kind of thing.
You and I?
Yeah.
Okay.
How many laps did you lead? 2 or 3?
I would 3, I think.
Yeah. Okay. I agree with that. So basically, the way we're gonna run it is, you know, you pick a team to join, and you have to work on the car development side of it. You know, you have to say, what do I want to focus on upgrading? You know, do I want to upgrade aerodynamics? Do I want to work on the engine? Do I want to work on reliability? Do I want to work on what's the other part? Aerodynamics, engine, reliability. Fuck. There's 4 parts either way. I forgot what the other one is, but um, yeah, either way, 4 parts you can work on upgrading, and that's why I said we got to decide what we want to pick for teams because we want to be kind of equal, you know. Uh, so that part's going to be interesting to see how we go along and develop the team that we're on, right? How do we develop that car? Because the part that's interesting is, you know, assuming we're not going to pick the same team, we'll be in a spot where we race against each other and against the other 18 AI cars, but one of the AI cars will be your teammate. So, you know, in the end, your goal in that is to win a driver's championship, but also to win the constructor's championship. So, I think that's going to be an interesting element to it, is having all of that, because it's not just you and I racing like we have here in the race models, or you know, obviously you mentioned earlier Gran Turismo, which is not a bad time to announce that as well. So, you know, those are going to be it's just you and I racing. You know, you get Racing Masters where it's other people racing, but this is going to be us against the AI, and you and I against each other as well. So it's kind of like what we had talked about. That would be cool to have in GTA if they could have AI cars, you know?
Yeah.
Another thing I'm excited about is to try some new tracks, because F123 features 2 new tracks. The Las Vegas Grand Prix and the Qatar Grand Prix. That'll be interesting to race those. And the thing that I think will be cool is that you always say, you know, when we do these races that... Bro, that's a fucking reset. Holy hell.
Damn, I didn't fucking mean to hit you to the wall like that. I did the first time, but not that second time.
Trying to get off the wall. I'm literally stuck against it. I can't get off. I was trying.
Yeah, because I passed you good with that slipstream there on the corner, but shoving you to the wall, that was not what I meant to
3,
do.
2, 1, go.
I would have had the lead here in this section.
So, you know, we'll have those new races to try, but the other part I was going to say is interesting is that when we do a lot of these tracks that are made by creators, you always say, oh, you know these tracks so well. So it'll be interesting to
Wow. Yep.
see when you get to race them, you'll kind of know them a little more from seeing them in GTA, or not GTA, but see them in F1. And then when somebody recreates them in GTA, you may know it a little better than you did before.
Damn, dude, these fucking walls. Almost hit that wall.
So yeah, I mean that's gonna be fun. And the one thing that's kind of cool is that there's some track overlaying from Gran Turismo 7 to F1. There's a few tracks that are in both games, so you'll have some knowledge going between the games. That would be cool.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, personally, of doing both games, I'm more excited for F1 to be able to race it, you know, with somebody in a series like that, because I've never done a proper F1 game series in the channel. With every F1 game that I've played on the channel, it's just not something I've ever done. So I think it'll be cool to jump into that for sure. That's going to be a cool thing. Of course, the other game that you mentioned, getting Gran Turismo 7. And we will have a series for that will be a little bit more of a race playlist style. But we're going to run it also as a championship kind of thing. So each race will carry over from week to week instead of just one episode determining who wins an episode. We're going to have a little bit more on the line throughout those episodes.
Oh boy. Ah. Oh my god, I fucked up. I fucked up! Fuck, that's what we say. Damn, I got tossed. I'm so, honestly, I think you...
3, 2, 1, go.
No, that's a reset. Fuck.
Three, 2, 1, go. Don't really know how you got a better start, but okay.
He got 2 good starts there.
Yeah, I don't understand that, but
He got faster lap.
yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna be cool to have some new series. Of course, the other week we introduced the monthly mini series. So we got some big things going. Of course, a lot of this leads to our project that we'll be doing in August and September that we announced at the end of the April project. So kind of leads into that, and it's going to be some exciting things for sure. One thing I'm excited for Gran Turismo is that, of course, we can design our own liveries if we choose to for our cars.
We could design them?
Yeah, there's a whole design of liveries and people uploading images. You can upload your own files if you do it properly.
Huh.
So,
cool. Have you made any?
I got a few. I mean, I kind of like what people make. I kind of just like use the ones people have already made for based on Red Bull F1 cars, but there is a few that I've done that's like I put every Red Bull sponsor on the car. Basically, most of mine are just Red Bull designs. I do have the channel logo uploaded, so if you want to put that on any of your cars, you can get that file.
Nice.
So that's a cool little thing that's there. Since when I redesigned the channel logo, I made it in a file that actually was usable in Gran Turismo because the last logo wasn't. So the current channel logo is a file because it has to be an SVG file. Those don't get pixelated when you expand the size of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I downloaded an SVG file when making the. Oh my god, bro got flipped. That's gonna be a reset.
Let's do it after this turn. I don't know if I just lost my back wing. Is this one of those races?
No.
No, it's not. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
It is not one of those races, so you're good without it. But that was a wild flip. But yeah, because that's why I waited for you, because I'm like, this dude's gonna like fly out of the goddamn track. You managed to save it.
As we do. Now I'm gonna say is because I fucking crash all the time, dude. I've gotten good at that. I'm gonna crash at least. Oh my god, that one. That's a reset.
Bro, what even happened?
It's like one of those moments where 3, 2, 1, go. It's like one of those moments where I'm like, fucking expert level engaged, and then I fucking crash. But
oh my god.
with me getting destroyed, I was like, when I crash, I try the best to save it, and then I crash immediately.
Bro got absolutely tossed. That's a reset.
3, 2, 1, go.
But like I was saying with the things, the SVG files don't get messed up, so I have the logo for the SVG file so it won't get all nasty and pixelated. So anything that's an SVG file that's a certain size, you can upload it, and you can search, and there's so much stuff. I'm sure if there's something you're interested in that's popular enough, I'm sure there's something somebody's uploaded of it.
Big titty goth girls?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
No, there is like a lot of... What?
Obama?
Probably. There's definitely an Obama meme out there, dude, that you can put on a car. Absolutely. Somebody made an Obama meme.
Dude. They have everything we need then.
Since it is a Japanese game, they got a lot of anime titties, because a lot of people like to put anime titties on their clapped out Honda Civics.
As you do.
So there's definitely a lot of that if you're interested in anime titties for your clapped out Honda Civic. So just keep that in mind. But now there's a lot of things you can do livery design, so we can decide if there's a specific thing that we want to go with for a livery. Like, oh my god,
that's what he said. Three, 2, 1, go.
But yeah, we can decide if we want to go with something like having a specific car number type thing or something like that, or we just want to go design whatever the fuck you want. But...
Ah! Damn it!
So this is the type of thing, if we did an F1 game, dude, we were both done, the race is over. 19th and 20th in the pits. We can choose the damage level the car is in the game, so that's one thing.
Bro, I don't fucking know why. You're just impossible to fucking beat, dude.
I mean...
Like, I'm fucking bringing it, dude. Like, I'm bringing it. I don't know if you feel this energy right now, but I'm really trying. I fucking push back on that track because you're clearly, like, bringing up the heat. I feel it a little bit, right? Your race is pretty good, and I mean, I'm here. I know you haven't raced in a while, but, you know, you pull up as always, so I'm trying to beat that, and every single time, I push back, and I just get fucking shut out, dude, or spun on the track. Like, I don't know how...
Good news for you, it's a first-person race.
What? Oh, alright. Well, it's West Kudo Bridge, dude.
So...
About 3.
Yeah. I mean, I have no idea why you decided to slam into me at that point.
I was just fed up with it, dude. You were just fucking all over me that entire fucking race.
Bro,
I was just like, no, dude. You were pushing back to get that lap point. I'm like, alright, dude. There's nothing I can do. Like... You heard that I called for 3 bonus points, or 3 bets, right? 3 points for the bet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's a reset.
Well, that's a reset.
Bro turns me and fucking says, oh, well, that's a reset. Shut the fuck up. 3, 2, 1, go.
Ah, think I was first. First in the wall. Yo.
I don't know why first person in this game feels like such a fucking meme, but
Is it like this in Gran Turismo? Like, you ever drive
bro,
this?
first person in both F1 and Gran Turismo, absolutely heat. I'm all for it.
What's
But
different about it?
I think just the way it looks, honestly.
The fact that it doesn't properly show the speed that you're going, and
No, I think it's just the view you have out of your car.
well, if you hold X, you squat.
It's the fact of like just how it overall looks just doesn't feel the same, I guess. That's all. Like, especially when you play Gran Turismo, like it feels like you're in the driver's seat of that car. Like it feels way more realistic. I think that's the thing. That feels more realistic.
It's a video game.
I guess again the difference is that Gran Turismo is more of a simulation of something like more real. Like you can use that and translate that into real life driving, where this here isn't going to be the same thing. Because again, that's like more of a simulator than this.
Right.
So I think that is what I like about it better. This doesn't have that same realism to it. That was a good race for you. I kind of didn't think about that car being heat.
Fucking the name of the race playlist, dude.
Bro told me this shit mattered. Dude sent me a whole text paragraph.
Send me a whole text. I send you text paragraphs about everything, dude.
I know. I'm just saying. You sent me a whole paragraph about how the title mattered, and I'm just like, does it though?
Yeah, it does. Titles matter. It's what you call things, dude.
That's a reset. Give us a
Drill them
countdown.
all. 3, 2, 1, go.
What do you say?
Drill them all. Do you like to get drilled?
Power metal for those about to work. Sounds kind of gay.
Power metal?
No, you saying, do you like getting drilled? That sounds gay,
Oh.
dude. I don't partake in homosexuality.
It's not your thing?
It's not my thing. I know you
Gotcha.
like fantasize about it being my thing.
No, I was just...
That way we could have the
just-
same interests, but
You think that's what I'm into?
you could be. I mean, it wouldn't
makes you think
surprise
that?
me.
What makes you think
Oh my god. Your flamboyant nature.
Flamboyant nature? Jeez. My flamboyant nature. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. You mean the fact that I'm the best and most funny comedian you know?
Are you though?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't even need to ask that question. I mean, name another comedian that's better than me. So you can't.
Bro, I'm right here.
You're registered as comedian? Oh my god, your Ross Chastain moment, dude. No way. That's a reset.
How is that a oh my god,
Bro,
dude.
bro, I just got tossed, dude. Alright.
Bro said your Ross Chastain moment like I fucking crashed people every fucking 2 seconds like that dude does. Dude's a fucking meme lord.
3, 2, 1, go.
Like, bro, Ross Chastain in his fucking career has driven through fucking so many. This dude weekly has somebody mad at him, bro, because he does some fucking dumb shit. Like, every single fucking week, he puts someone in the wall, crashes somebody, like, makes shitty fucking blocks. I don't even know. This dude does some stupid shit. That's a reset.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go. Damn, fuck.
Are you breaking entering that chicane?
Not that time. That time I spun, saved it, and then
Well, I mean, you were in front of me, so I don't know if you're like braking for it.
I probably am.
Don't.
I just feel like I have too much speed going to that corner.
You don't. Promise you. So those are the things that we'll work on in, Gran Turismo as well, and F1. Like, we can hit the track and work on those things. Because you gotta, like, the thing with racing lines is that the in-game racing lines are kind of shit. Like, you have to know how to take it yourself and learn how to take it properly, because you're not going to get better with learning from those. I mean, it's an okay start to kind of get a premise of where to go. Like, I have the little arrows on in Gran Turismo because I kind of just never turn the setting off. It's kind of natural for me, but I always ignore that shit. Like,
Oh, I'm sure you do.
Like, it's there.
So you just drive on your own thing?
Like, the arrows kind of show you, hey, it's just like a little blip thing that pops up. I mean, you can turn it off, but I kind of just got used to it being there. It's kind of weird without it. But I always ignore that shit. Like, I never go where they say to go.
So you don't ignore it, because if you ignored it, then it wouldn't be weird without it.
No, like, I'm saying it's natural to have it pop up on the track. That's what I'm saying. But I don't, like, listen to where it says to go.
So you take your own lines then?
I take my own lines, but I have the little... It's just a little flip thing that pops up, and it's, like, on the corners, basically. Or on a straight. So, I mean, it's beneficial, I guess, but I never really use it because I know where I'm going.
Well, yeah, it's track.
Yeah, but you don't necessarily know the racing line.
No. But I mean, you know.
Do I know?
Yeah, you do. Do I know? Do I? No.
So did you end up not braking for that chicane later on?
Yeah, I guess I didn't have enough speed to go and crash to the wall, but didn't really help. I didn't catch up to you in time. I mean, it did help, but it didn't.
It didn't gain you an advantage over me.
Yeah, I would have if I had done that earlier in the race.
See, I noticed you had done it one time, but I was like, maybe this dude just like... I didn't know what you did, and the second time when I smashed in the back of you, I was like, oh, this dude's definitely letting off.
Fuck.
Daytona Road Course, which is what that track just was. Racing that in Gran Turismo is going to be heat, dude. Oh my god. Clipped the inside of that wall. That was not good. Oh no.
Oh no! Oh, it's a reset. I spun into the wall there.
3, 2, 1, go. That corner, dude.
My god, that cone! No, dude.
This is impressive for you on this track, though.
What's that?
That you're right here, because the last times that we've done this in the playlist, because this is the third episode this track's featured in, you were struggling. You were way behind.
Told you I'm here.
The fuck, dude?
Got outside, touched grass today, so feeling a little bit more pumped than usual. No, dude. Plus, I just started my new position in training for AP at Target. Which, dude, first day was fucking a breeze. Basically, it's not that much different than if you already know everything at Target with like the systems, then you'll fucking breeze through everything that you need to know as far as like the website stuff goes. And then like,
That's scary that you got to use the internet, my guy.
bro, yeah, but it's like Target shit, so it's basic stuff. Alright, I'll have to reset. Damn, that was a fucking massive spin, dude.
I thought you were gonna save that, dude. 3, 2, 1, go.
But my first day was pretty interesting though. There were a bunch of I went to a different store to train at from the store that I would usually get to work at, which I'm going back in a week. And so there's different.
So you're not there all week?
No, I'm there all week for this week.
Yeah, so you're not at your actual store all week.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not. So I don't know how they're gonna get by without me, but
Maybe the same way they will now, because you're not going to be doing that job.
Yeah. Well, took a lot of the calls for him, so we'll see how that goes. But there's stuff that happens like in specific areas, and in this specific area, this specific store, they had a problem with like teenagers coming into the store and being like rowdy and fucking disruptive and degenerate. So basically these kids came in with like this group of 10 teenagers came in with fucking scooters and all just started ripping through the store, just saying fuck this, fuck that. Like they went through each of the aisles and started like taking stuff off the shelves. There's a group of them that was in beanbag chairs just chilling. We were walking around because we got a couple of them on camera and we were trying to like identify everybody in the group so we can trespass them. But like you can't really do much because they'll just come back in and ride through with their scooters, and you can't really treat like kids how you would treat adults if they get trespassed. So and these kids just get dropped off. It's like a daily problem. So it's probably going to be a thing that I deal with all week. But they were just ripping through the store, and later on they leave and they come back like 2 hours later. And that's when we found them just lounging in the thing, because that's when they had come back and their group broke off. Some of them had left. And so we were making sure all of them had left, and then we went to go to the cameras to get them all identified. And we see that they're still like in the vestibule or whatever they call it, the little area between the outside and the inside of the building. And one of the kids is doing a trick, and he like flies forward, hits the door, and falls face first, dude. And this dude's like, "What? That's getting clipped." And I was like, "Yes, dude." God. No, but like that's an incident report that we'd have to write up. So it was funny he said that, because it just reminds me of like saying that's a short or something like.
Bro, this track is about to be a short though.
Oh boy. I went with the truck this time. Let's see how this is. We're still driving through each other here.
Still haven't got separated from that start. There we go. So that's gonna be cool though, that you're gonna have same days off every week so we can plan some shit better.
Yeah. No, it's like 10 times easier than what I had to do before. I basically don't have to help like anybody. Well, I do have to help. Obviously, I can choose customers to help and when to help, but
But
I
you're
don't have
not
to
in
go
a
up.
spot where you have to directly deal with people. You can kind of just be like in the store, yeah, I'll help you, whatever. But
I can
you're
I
not
can
on the
call for
floor.
I
Yeah.
can call for somebody, and like I'm kind of like a lead, but not a lead. I'm in the middle of
You're
that.
kind of in your own thing, basically.
Yeah.
It's interesting when you have a spot that kind of does their own shit, your own
Ah.
element. You're not in a department. Um,
Man, this truck's really costing me here. Let me use my weight up.
Bold strategy. What race is
Yeah.
this? 8? All right.
This
Give
is a
us a
double points
countdown.
race. 3, 2, 1, go.
No, those don't exist anymore.
Oh, okay. Hey, yeah, I get to go outside. Let's reset. I have to go outside and touch concrete. 3, 2, 1, go. No, it was a really beautiful day out today, and I got to do some patrolling out in the parking lot. Bro, it's so wild.
You gotta like work with other stores around if there's some wild ass stealing going on, right?
Bro, yeah, I get to work with the police, dude.
Yeah, but don't you also like work with other stores in the area and be like, hey, we got this problem? Like,
Yeah.
wouldn't you contact like
Honestly,
in the area like Walmart or Lowe's kind of thing and be like, hey, we got some shit going down?
oh yeah, that would be me.
Yeah.
And we do that sometimes, like if there's
I
a
know when the
group
dude was
that
like shitting in the bathrooms, we had that for a little bit. I know that was like a thing
yeah,
with Target, Lowe's, Walmart, I think Home Depot as well. Like all the stores were kind of like, hey, this is a problem. Let's fucking yeet this dude because I mean he was shitting in every one of the bathrooms and then smearing on the fucking walls.
yeah, some real degenerate ass behavior, dude.
I mean obviously there's other scenarios, but I know that that was like a real scenario that each store um, would deal with. I'm sure like stores if they have things outside, like I know we had the um, lawnmowers, one of the other stores, somebody pulled up with a U-Haul and trying to steal the lawnmowers. So like we were contacted from that Lowe's. I wouldn't be surprised if they contacted like, the Home Depots in the area as well and be like, hey, there's people pulling up trying to, steal shit outside, or even like the Walmart stores that keep stuff outside, like, hey, there's people pulling up. So that type of vibe.
Yeah. And he said that we do coordinate. Like, if it was something like that, I'm sure that all the stores had and they did contact each other through the AP, security, obviously, the team leads. Fuck, I did the exact same thing I did in the last fucking race that cost me, dude. Turn the wrong direction. But if it was like groups of people, or if there was like a person who was stealing from like Walmart and Kohl's and Home Depot and Lowe's, like obviously then we coordinate would be like, hey, this person's in the area, they've been here before and they've hit, each of the stores and the plazas here, so just let you know.
Yeah, because
and
I'm
then we
sure there's.
share information that way.
Yeah, because I mean, even though the stores are rivaling each other, are they fucking really? Like, they want to get these people to
Yeah,
not fuck around. Like, you know, you work at Target, but do you want people to steal shit from fucking Walmart? No. I work at Lowe's,
no,
or I want somebody to
absolutely
steal
not.
shit from Home Depot? No. Like, we want those people
Because
to be caught because it's hurting all of us.
yes, and not only that, it incentivizes more people to do the same thing because they feel they can get away with it at this store. Well, then other stores around here aren't going to uphold the same, or going to uphold the same, standards. They're not going to care.
Exactly. So if you think you can go to Walmart and get away with it, oh, I can go to Target, or oh, I stole this from Home Depot. Absolutely, I can go steal that from Lowe's. Like, they are going to work together, even though the companies are rivals of each other. They don't give a fuck. They want to catch these people because it hurts them all. So
Exhibit A, Chicago. Exhibit B, Portland. Both cities here in these two scenarios have had Walmart shut down because of rampant theft that's been going on for decades. And the Walmart, and one Walmart in particular, I believe in Chicago, had said that they weren't able to turn a profit in 15 years since they've opened. So they weren't making money in 15 years.
and the other thing is that I don't know about. Well, I know specifically at Lowe's, we get bonuses based on selling shit and making money. So if somebody comes in and steals 5 lawnmowers, it's not really gonna help us. Um, we're doing boar racing again on this track.
Sure. Yeah.
So I mean, I don't think Target does those types of bonuses. I may be wrong, but I don't think so.
Not that they do those types of bonuses, but I mean,
It still
the money
affects
that
your store.
it affects the employees. It
Yeah.
affects like the money that the store makes
Yeah,
overall.
exactly.
Because if you
So
steal shit, like that's money that the store doesn't make in profit. Therefore,
exactly. So
money that the CEOs don't get paid. Therefore, they're taking it out of your paycheck
I
or
think the
firing somebody to
managers
get
get
that money.
bonuses, but
Yeah, I'm talking about like a higher level.
yeah, no, I'm just saying at the stores. I think managers get bonuses. I don't know.
Oh
What
yeah,
about
yeah.
Walmart?
Walmart. Um, she. I don't remember how they did it, but the person that like leads the group of people at Walmart, whatever they're called, kind of like the team leads at Target, they get bonuses and vacation based on like I think how good they do or how good your team does.
Right.
The numbers.
Do the associates get bonuses on things though?
Probably. It was weird because it was around the time where it was COVID when I worked there, and
Oh
like
yeah, that is true.
they were just giving free money away, and they were like at a point where they had like stopped doing bonuses at times because they changed the law for the state. So I really don't know
Okay.
the definitive answer for that.
Yeah.
So I can't speak for Walmart, but
I know for Target, I'm pretty sure it's the managers. I mean, I didn't work there long enough. You would have worked there long enough if you got a bonus. Lowe's, we get one if your stores hit the sales. You get the bonus, which they call the winning together bonus. You get that every quarter if you hit your sales percentage. So, which I know they did like one time. I think it was going into Christmas. I think they gave the whole company winning together, even if your store didn't hit it, because the company itself was killing it. So I know they do that occasionally. I know they just gave out like other bonuses other times. And then I know Home Depot does a similar thing where they give out you get like a bonus based on how your store does. And obviously those bonuses are different depending on being full-time or part-time.
we get pizza every like other month.
I know Target
From
does a
one,
lot of like that food vibe.
from one of the managers' companies, because one of the managers like puts in a lot of fucking work there for a long time. Like, has a deal going on with Target where like they just pay her company for the pizza and they leave like a good tip and I don't know, whatever deal they have going on is between them. I just know that like they do pizza parties like a lot more frequently because the manager's like company is cool with Target or whatever. So
I like
swag.
on Christmas when I worked there. They had like, I think it was chilies.
What about it?
I think that's the food they got.
Oh yeah, they do chili sometimes. I mean, they do they buy from other companies. It's just like we have it like a lot more frequently than.
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously you can speak more on that having worked there longer and not during just the holidays like I did.
And real quick, there are people who fucking complain about the pizza parties. Like, bro, at least appreciate that the job's giving you something. Like, that's some food. That's a lot of food that they buy for the associates that they don't really have to give away. And I know they like give out food sometimes that's like salvage or whatever, but like they do a lot in that aspect. So I mean, people who aren't appreciative of that, I'm just like, dude, be a little bit more, show a little bit more like respect for the people you work for. That's all I'm saying.
And I know it's like a meme online where it's like jobs rewarding their employees and it's like pizza party and people like want more money or whatever, but the amount of money that you get as a raise or bonus isn't the same as giving you pizza once a month or every 3
Yeah,
months. Like, because that's not like a corporate decision. That's just like your store decision, right? Like your store saying, "Hey, we're gonna do this." Um, so and that's different than, "Hey, we want to give you a bonus or a raise or whatever." Like there are differences to that. I mean, I personally don't like really eat the food at work when they have it. I did at Target when they had like the chilies stuff, but at Lowe's they've had like some pizza that's been chilling. But I'm like, I get in at like 2 o'clock, and I'm like, how long has this been chilling out here?
yeah.
Or like, how long has this pizza been chilling out on this table in the break room? And I know they had some other things during like around Christmas and New Year's in like the training room, but I was just like, I'm good. It's not really my vibe. I kind of just want to like. I mean, again, it's cool they do it, but I'm not necessarily interested in it.
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
where'd y'all get this food from? How long it's been here?
I think some people are just like, think, oh my god, a $1 trillion company or multi-trillion, billion, zillion-dollar company. Like, just because the company has a lot of money doesn't mean the fact that the store does things specifically for you. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
that like it all comes from somewhere. Like that money comes from somewhere. And if every store is doing this and appreciates their employees, like, or at least shows their employees like some appreciation by doing shit like this, like, obviously, like.
Yeah, because that either comes from, if it is a corporate decision, that's a shit ton of money. Which at that point they'll probably just give you a bonus. And then, so it's typically a store decision, which is either coming from the manager's own money or is coming from your store budget that they have to spend on things. Right? Like, You know, if you get an item from the shelf that you're gonna use at the store, you store use that shit. That comes from the store budget. And I'm sure that there's a part of it that's like, hey, we want to do this type of thing. All right, this comes from our store budget. All right, we want to have a pizza party. Okay, whatever the store budget is, like that comes out of it.
Yeah. And that budget is what they have for the managers at the end of the month or a year for the raise, so or the bonus. So like,
yeah, I don't know what that budget is Lowe's specifically. I don't ever do it because I know they don't want everybody fucking around with store using shit. I've only done it once for an item that I actually needed. I needed some spray paint the other day. But like,
it also goes into team bonuses, like.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna. People store used some dumb shit. One dude store used a fucking stick because he was walking around with it, and I'm like, why though? Like, you're fucking stupid. And it was like a funny meme, but it was like a $5 stick that you store used out of the fucking budget that then somebody put back on the shelf. Like, again, I've only store used one item, which was spray paint the other day, because I'm not trying to just store use random shit out of the fucking store budget. Because when we do the discounted coal wood, you gotta spray paint the end of it. So people can't return that shit.
Coal wood.
So
it's like a perfect PlayStation name. Coal wood.
Yeah, pretty much. Except the dude whose name was Lowe's Paint Desk.
Insert metal pipe Wii Sports Resort song here.
Bro, do you like that meme?
I did like that one, yeah. I was doing like a small try not to laugh because it's like the first thing I saw in the morning. I was like, alright, let me try not to laugh to this. And then after the first words, I'm like, god damn it.
I sent you some dank memes, dude.
I did see them. I like the cat one. No,
don't let the cat out and might invade Poland. Yeah. Oh my god.
And the Biden one, that was a good one too.
Oh my god, just hanging around. Oh man. Bro, I've seen another one. I don't know if I sent it to you. Did I send you the George Bush rookie card meme?
I don't think so.
Oh man, that shit was fucking hilarious.
How funny was it?
I didn't send it to you. Shit. Give me a second.
Shit.
Oh my god, I gotta send this shit. Hold up. Peep this. Peep this.
Peep it. Peep it.
George Bush rookie card! Are you fucking kidding me? Mr. September himself! Holy shit! George Bush rookie card!
Mr. September, brother.
Mr. September himself.
That's a wild fucking nickname, dude. Bro, imagine being named Mr. September after doing some shit like that. Like, if
Bro,
you're
I'm gonna call you Mr. September. Hold up.
Bro, that's a perfect, like...
Multifaceted
Sec-
meme.
No, yeah, security name meme or security name, dude. I'll just go by Mr. September. Not even Wanyá. Like,
Bro,
hey,
you
can I speak
better
to
start
security?
doing that at work, bro. Be like, call me Mr. September.
I'm Mr. September.
Bro, people have no idea unless they've seen that fucking video. You know
Let's
where
get,
the
like some
you know where the
dark
pits are on this
aviators.
track?
Yeah.
Okay. I know last race you missed.
What the fuck, dude? Damn it.
Did you crash anymore?
Oh, your race is just dumb, dude. So I fucking took the wrong way.
Bro said my race is dumb. You've done this track
Yeah.
in the
Yeah,
last
your race is dumb. Your race is literally dumb.
Bro, you're literally Hitler saying my race is dumb.
Yeah. Bro, what the fuck, dude? You can't make a race, dude. It's literally dumb.
Shut up, Mr. September. Fucking meme.
Mr. September himself.
Bro, that shit had me fucking dead, bro.
We're still here.
Your race is dumb. Your race is dumb.
Yeah, I could say that because I'm a minority group.
Shut up.
That's how that works, right? I could say your race is dumb, but if you say it, you get canceled.
It depends on how many points you have on the whatever chart.
Right. The
How many points do you have? How many victim points do you have? One?
Victim scale. I think just one, and I think I have like negative.
No, you got half of one because you were raised in a white community. So.
And I have like far extremist right views or whatever the fuck it is.
Oh yeah, so you're basically down.
Leftist words, not mine. I just see it as moderate, but they're all fucking blowing it out of proportion and calling me a fucking far right extremist.
I mean, I wouldn't say
thinking
you
it
have
meant-
moderate views, but yeah. I would say you have right views.
Do I?
Yeah, if anybody here is moderate, it's me. I'm kind of just like neutral in the middle.
No, you're not, dude.
Yes, I am.
Do you think gay people should get married?
Give a fuck.
Ah, it's up to them! It's up to them! I
don't give a fuck.
It's up to them! Sorry, it's a pretty non-moderate thing to say.
I don't give a fuck if you get married as in gay. It's a very neutral thing. You on the other side hate the gays, so
You think I hate the gays?
actually I'm gonna stop there because we're going down on.
No.
We're going down a
Do you think I
path
hate? Do you think I hate the gays?
No, but if I keep memeing it,
Okay. I was gonna say, why do you think that?
nah, I was saying it was a meme, but like if we pop off, someone's gonna be like, oh, they weren't memeing. He literally said he hates the gays. Cancel them, and I'm like, our one day of fame, we could literally bring in millions because I said you hate the gays. Like,
I mean, I don't hate anybody. I don't have hate for anybody. It's kind of
you're just a hater.
toxic. To be honest. Like, to fucking actually, like, have a hatred for someone and hold that, like, as if it was, like, a emotion that I felt every time that I saw, heard, or breathed this person. Like, bro, I don't have time for that shit.
Takes a lot of energy to be a hater.
Yeah.
You know, that shit's wild, dude.
Like, I don't have time to hate people, sorry. Or be mad, really. Like, I can be, like, upset in the moment, but I'm not gonna be
I asked my mom
mad
how it
about some
feels to be a
stupid
hater
shit.
today.
I just can't be bothered, dude. Like,
No, I
it's
genuinely
a
asked her
lot of
because
energy.
she literally gets mad every time Max wins a race, and I'm just like, why though? You don't even give a fuck to watch F1. You sat outside all day during the race, came inside for the last 20 laps, and you're mad that he won. She wanted Max to check out a crash, so Max didn't win, and I'm like, that's crazy. How'd it feel to be a hater? Like, it must take a lot of energy to be a hater. She's just like, oh, you're just annoying when he wins, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm excited my driver won. Like, my brother and I have, like, we text each other about this all the time because it's, like, some wild-ass energy that our parents, like, put out there about how I feel about my favorite driver winning. And it's just like, you rather just be mad because I'm happy that my driver's winning about something you don't really care about. It's not like they're, like, hardcore invested in it. I mean, they have drivers they like, but they're not, like, watching every race, like, reading a bunch of stuff about it. They're just like, oh, it's on. I'm
I
gonna go
mean,
sit outside.
the fact that they watch it to begin with, in part, is more than some people do. So, means more than I do, and I mean, I was saying if I gave an opinion, it would matter, right?
You do have a bonus weight up. I didn't do the randomizer for that race, but you have 2 weight ups now. What did you say? This dude just fucking walks off.
No, I'm right here. I was in a room with copyrighted music. Sorry.
So you heard what I said,
s-
though? You got 2 weight ups?
Yeah, I heard that. I
Okay.
said, well, it's them watching it is more than some people do.
No,
I would.
I'm cool with them watching it, but, like, to be mad that I'm excited about a result is kind of the fucking toxic energy. Because it's not that they don't like Max or Red Bull because it's something they do on the track. It's because I like them winning. They get mad. And I'm like, that feels unnecessary. I'm like, what's the point in being mad that I'm excited about something? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh my god,
And-
what's the point? You caring about them being mad about you being excited about something? Cause that's funny energy to do it too.
I mean, that is true. And, like, I don't know, it's just one of those things that's just a bit, like, not something that you would expect. Because it comes with, like, every sport, dude. Like, I'll watch basketball and the Warriors lose, and they're like, they'll bring it up the next day, and I'm just like, okay. But the Warriors lost the Lakers today, so they're down 2-1 in the series, and I'm like, I literally like both teams. I'm like,
Maybe they're just fucking with you, dude. That's what it sounds like, and that's fucking hilarious, dude. Like,
nah, it's just because they want to be about it.
Bro, it would be fucking hilarious. If they're fucking with you the entire time, trolling your ass.
I mean, it's one thing to, like, You know, you could say something occasionally, but like they literally make that the entire race weekend, and then bro, there was one. It was the last race, Azerbaijan. Charles Leclerc got the pole. I literally said I don't care who gets pole because Charles Leclerc never wins from pole. And my dad's like, "You're mad that Charles Leclerc got the pole?" And I'm like, "I literally said I don't care."
Well, would you have cared if you... Would it absolve you of caring if you didn't say that?
What?
Or not absolve... Would it not absolve... Would it not have absolved you of caring if you did not say you didn't care before then? So, like, if you didn't say you didn't care about it, and he said that, would
No,
you be
he'd
like,
still say
oh,
that I was mad about it.
oh,
100%, because for some reason they have this like mindset of I still react the same way to my favorite drivers not winning as I did like 10 years ago when I was like genuinely would get upset about it. But it's one of those things that like, you know, it's a behavior when you're younger that like, I don't know, I was like, okay, my favorite driver is going to win every race. But you just realize when you're older that's not a reality. It's not going to happen, right?
yeah.
So, you know, when I was younger, it's one of those things like Kevin Harvick didn't win every race. I was like annoyed, especially if he like came in second, came in third, right? Dominated a race and didn't win it. I would be very, very, you know, frustrated about it, annoyed about it. But it's one of those things that you know, as you're older, you realize, okay, not every time your driver's going to win. You can't win every time. It's not realistic. And I think they still think that's how I feel. But I don't, like, expect Max to win every race. I don't expect him to get every pole. You know, that's just not going to happen. But I think they still think I'm going to be mad about it, so they just want to say shit.
So they're trolling you.
I don't think they're trolling me. I think they're just being obnoxious and being... Like, why would you do that, though? Like, what...
If they're well,
what
that's
do
the
you
thing.
get out of it?
If they're trying to act that way to elicit a reaction that you had elicited as a kid,
Yeah, but why would you do that?
because
Why is that necessary?
to troll you, dude. That's the reason. That's what I'm saying. Are they trolling you?
No.
Because I mean, it kind of sounds like you're still like, not obviously like you're not heard about it as much as you were as you're a kid, but like the fact that you're bringing it up that they're like talking about it, like I don't know, it kind of sounds like.
So we can't have just a conversation about, like...
No, we can. I'm just saying, like the way that you're coming about it kind of seems like.
The way... Okay.
I mean, I maybe not. I'm just saying.
How am I coming
'Cause
about
it's-
it
to
that
me,
makes you seem like they're trolling?
Because you said that they're acting a certain way, that they knew that you acted, or they're acting a certain way that when they acted that way as a kid towards you, you elicited a reaction that they thought was hilarious or funny, because you were so mad about your
No, they
driver
don't
not
find
winning.
it funny.
Okay, well, whatever, however they probably think that because you're older now, they can troll you because you're not going to find it as upsetting as when you were a kid. That's probably the only reason. Is you can take it now, so they're trolling you.
No, it's because they don't want to... they don't understand when people are happy with things. It's not something that ever takes place. It's always just we have to be mad about shit. We have to be annoyed about shit. So
Are
if
you
you're happy
sure?
with, I'm sure, dude.
Like even your brother got married, right? Or, at one point.
No,
Oh, okay. Well,
you got engaged. You didn't get married.
okay. Well, oh yeah, that's right. Your parents have gotten married. They were like super happy then, right? Or not then, but like super happy about that moment then, right? They weren't just like seeing the gloom and everything then. Like they realized that they
I
were
don't
happy
know.
each
I
other.
was not born yet. That was 1990, dude.
Well, it just seems like to say that they never experienced like
Okay, I'm not saying they don't experience happiness, but there's things that they just always are mad about shit. It's never
no, not
like,
that. You had
uh,
said like that they don't see other people like experiencing happiness and recognize that. Right?
I don't think that's what I said. I think that they,
Oh.
when they see somebody that's happy, they have this mindset of not being happy about things. Something's always got to be. There's always a negative something, right?
Well, yeah.
And
Yeah.
when you try to
Okay.
have a, like, bro, we can go by a road and my mom will bring up some fucking car that pulled out. We drove by some road today and she's like, oh, this car pulled out in front of me here and was like, no, I'm like, just let that shit go. Why do you have this negative energy? It feels unnecessary. And to put that negative energy towards some shit, like, it's a race. The
Were they
driver I
like
want to see
cursing?
won. Why are you going to be annoyed about it?
Are they like cursing them or something? Like,
No, but she just brings it up all the fucking time, dude.
I mean, I don't think it's like it's negative energy in the aspect of she's like just being negative all the time about it. But like, come on, like, it's I get you. It's just. Maybe that's just how they are, like, because they're in that generation of like boomers.
I mean, you talk
Like my
about
dad.
shit like every single thing from work, dude. It's got to be a fucking negative. That's why I just don't talk about work, because it always has to come back to some negative ass story. Like there can be some dumb shit that happens, right? Like you can be frustrated about something, and there are plenty of times at work that I get frustrated about shit, and I'm like, cool, I can't wait to go home for the day and not think about this shit. But then I don't go home and then tell the story 15 fucking times and it affect my day, right?
Oh my god, yeah, dude.
Like,
Those
that's
people
the
are so
thing.
fucking annoying at
There's
work.
like, okay, there was some shit at work. Like, I get frustrated when the dudes sell orders, and then I gotta pull it, and it goes out the fucking, next day, because these dumbasses sell shit at fucking 4:30, and they never fucking pull the orders. But am I gonna like let that affect my day and tell the same story to 15 people? Like, no. And I mean, that shit happens all the time. But I'm not just gonna be like, I had to pull another fucking order at work today, and I fucking wanted to like not do it because the shit's fucking whack, and these dudes are fucking dumbass. Like I'm not just gonna let that affect my day. Like I may, if anything, bring it up as a meme. That's a reset.
Oh yeah, you have to make it funny. Like in the
Like I'll bring
moment,
it up as a
that's my.
fucking meme because I thought this shit was fucking hilarious. What race are we on?
11.
12. 3, 2, 1, go. Like, one of the orders that I had to like pull because it was going out on Saturday. The dudes forgot to bring half of it to the fucking customer that bought it. I found that shit fucking hilarious because everybody's having a fucking meltdown that it wasn't ready. And they forgot half the shit, so somebody didn't get their fucking shingles. But
Oh yeah, dude. Like you
I mean,
gotta
I
make
tagged that
those
shit, put
fucking
in the system,
moments.
so those dudes can fucking worry about it on fucking Monday morning, and that shit's gonna be hilarious. Like that's funny because these dudes waited to the last fucking minute, and then people fucked it up on Saturday. I find it hilarious. Like in the moment, I was annoyed to have to pull that because it was a bunch of heavy ass shingles, and I felt like I was gonna fucking. Bro, I didn't do shit for like the rest of the fucking night. I was just like done.
That's how I
And,
thought
and apparently, like,
about,
our manager was annoyed that there wasn't as much shit done. I'm like, bro, you want to go pick up 29 shingles, fucking
my
bundles,
God,
and put
dude.
onto a fucking thing. Go ahead. But
There
that's the
wasn't
thing. Like,
enough work.
if that dude wants to be annoyed about it or say some shit, I'm just like, bro, that's on you. But I'm not gonna worry about it. If this dude wants to be pissed that I didn't get 20 million things done in 5 hours, okay. That's. But I'm not gonna like bring that home and just be mad about it. If anything, again, I'll make it a joke in the video that these dudes are like going wild over some shit and forget half of it, or these dudes have meltdowns over shit when they don't do anything. I find it hilarious. But like,
Oh, speaking of, that's one of the things that I like about the AP thing too is I learned that I my boss is the guy above me, Sean. So the AP kind of or the TL AP member. So he's kind of I'm the only person he oversees, which I'm kind of doing my own thing. So I really just report to him whenever he has like questions about anything or really need to like coordinate it against cases, which is off again gonna be oftentimes, but sharing information and stuff like that because we're working together. But really, it's just gonna be me forming my day and what I do. As long as I get all my work done, I can lay it out however I want throughout the day, so my day looks different depending on how I want it to look. I don't have to fucking answer to anybody, so it's just my work that I have to get done that I'm responsible for and not anybody else's.
I mean, my
That's
day
something
looks
I
how
fucking
I
like.
want it to be as well because I'm the only one in apartment because we can't schedule people. So
Nice.
you fucking
Go.
think like I'm gonna do what I get done, want to get done, but I'm not. You want to schedule more than one person in an apartment, we can get way more shit done. But I'm not going through all the fucking wood and organizing that shit every fucking night. Absolutely not. No, could not be me. I find that to be one of the most useless ass fucking jobs. I'll find some
Organizing the wood. Yeah, that's fucking pretty useless. But
like,
I mean,
bro,
if that's the
taking
job,
that shit
dude,
and making
like,
a fucking flat, dude, for the first person on fucking the next morning to come in and just make it a fucking pile. And some dudes do it intentionally. There was a dude on Saturday who was intentionally being a dick.
and they'll tell it out too. Some of them will be like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna fuck it up for the morning crew." They're like, bro, he cock, dude.
Like, this dude,
Like-
literally, I guess he was pissed because he wanted the dude that was there earlier. That's a reset. You give us a countdown?
3, 2, 1, go.
So I guess he was pissed because the dudes earlier in the day didn't want to bring down a whole thing of new wood because he didn't want to go through the old wood. Which is like, sorry, dude. If we don't have room on the shelf to put it, we're not going to fill it. All right? We're not going to take down some if the whole shelf is full, or most of it's full. So he was pissed about that, apparently. So he comes through and goes through every single cedar post and leaves them on the ground. So when he's there,
Bro,
we go over and pick it up, right? Because he went through it and bought it. So we're just, one dude, because the one dude's been there from the morning, and it's his last day of the week. He's been there since Tuesday, so he's at the point where we're like, all right, dude, because when you're on like that last day and you've done like 5-6 days in a row, you're just like, bruh, I'm ready to be fucking done, right?
Yep.
So that dude was at that point. He's like, nah, I'm at the point, I'm done. This dude's already been a meme. So, he just starts throwing it up there. We kind of like lift them together and just throw them. Because, cedar posts aren't that heavy. You have two people, each of us lift with one hand, throw it over. Easy. So this dude sees us doing this, intentionally puts some boards he did not even look through on the ground, and then talks shit to the other dude. because I was driving the forklift, so I didn't hear it. But I guess he's talking shit to this guy, and then I guess he was talking more shit to the cashier, and it's just like, bruh, why are you intentionally being a dick?
Unnecessary.
Like that's you know what I'm talking about?
It's-
Unnecessary energy, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
yeah.
unnecessary
Wait, so this is
energy.
the customer?
What?
You said it's the customer being a dick, or
Yeah.
the dude? Yeah, like when it's customers being fucking assholes like that, and like a grocery, I have no tolerance for that shit, dude.
Especially when it's like, okay,
no tolerance for it. Sorry.
I get annoyed when these dudes, you know, look through wood and leave some on the ground, lean it up against shit, don't put the fucking metal poles back. Okay, but you know, you leave one board, I'm not gonna be annoyed about it. But when you go through 50 boards and leave 30 on the fucking ground, or like, you know, 20 on the ground, you see us cleaning it up, and then you put some down intentionally because you can tell we're annoyed about it, that's just a fucking dick move.
Yeah.
Because it's one of those
Like,
things, like, if you
yeah.
were capable of going through it and putting it on the ground, you're clearly capable of going through it and picking it up. Right? I'm not gonna go into a store and make shit a fucking mess if I'm looking for an item, right? You know, there may be, okay, something fell onto a shelf, maybe it fell off of a hook and I don't, like, put it back on the hook. Okay. But I'm not, like, going through searching, you know, we'll take cars, for example, right? I go look for, like, a NASCAR car. If one falls, I might not necessarily pick it up, but I typically will, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of those things, like, if I'm searching through and I, like, take, you know, 10 off the shelf, which, again, those don't have as many, but still, if I'm looking through, or take, like, Hot Wheels, for example, people trash that shit all the time. I try not to take them off the hook because I don't want to make a mess. I try to look at, like, the names on the bottoms of the cars. On the bottom of the box. Like, I'm not trying to trash shit. And it's just one of those things, like, these people, like, do you want me to go to your job and just, like, absolutely trash where you work? Right? Like,
Yeah, dude, it's...
like whatever you do, you work on a job site or you work in, like, a office or whatever the fuck. Like, do you want me to go to your office and just, like, shove off all the papers on your fucking desk and leave them in the fucking pile? Or, like, do you want me to go to your fucking job site and just, like, throw all your tools in the fucking mud? Like... So it's that shit that's, like, super annoying. Because, again, if you take things out and the only thing you do is you don't put the metal retaining poles back in, okay, that's easy to forget. But it's these dudes that, like, look through a whole thing of wood and slide it into another spot. And there was one, these dudes had to have taken down 30, 40 2x4x10 boards, put them on the boards below, and I had to go through and put every single one back into its spot. And it's just like, why? Why did you decide to make this a mess and then leave? And it's one of those things, like, a lot of these dudes are looking through to find the perfect fucking board, and then all the ones they think are trash, they just leave. And it's just like, it's kind of a dick move. And, you know, I get if you... Sometimes you may forget and move on to something else. And that's okay. I'm not expecting every single person to come in and clean up every single spot. That is part of your job to fix the spot. But it's when the dudes pull up and, like, absolutely trash it. And that's why I don't spend an hour a night, you know, flattening each pile out. I know that's what they want, but, like, you know, the energy I gotta put into it, I don't see the point when everybody's going to come trash it the first thing in the morning, looking for that perfect board again.
Yeah, if it's something that they're going to, like, toss up, like, that's the thing about those areas, it's the amount of effort. Like, for example, I work in a grocery store, so the makeup section, it's a bunch of tiny little bottles, like thousands of bottles makeup, nail polish, eyeliner tubes, all kinds of shit, mirrors, little sponges, hair stuff, like a bunch of shit. If you were to zone all that and put it, make it nice and neat, like people are gonna come in, which I know they do in some stores, which is fucked. But like, if you were to come in the morning or like 2 hours after they open the store, it's gonna be all trashed because girls are gonna come through tearing that shit up. You know how they are. Fucking, it's like fucking, it's fucking feeding
Sweaty
frenzy out here.
contractors to a pile of wood. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like, exactly. Sweaty contractors to a pile of wood is the exact comparison that we
But
needed.
that should be our episode title.
That's what we're talking about. Girls looking for makeup.
Sweaty contractors to a pile of wood. Oh my god.
Oh, okay. It's these two cars. All right.
What the fuck? Oh, this is gonna be a dub.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
That's not the type
What
of
the
car
fuck?
we're gonna race in Gran Turismo. Is this thing?
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Can't wait for that.
Can't wait for what?
Gran Turismo.
Oh. But yeah, that whole discussion about organizing the shit also goes back to having two people, because we can, you know, when you have two people, you can actually organize that shit. We can make it look real nice, especially if you got like one person on the forklift. You can just like pull the first few rows forward and it looks brilliant. And you also got to put in a lot less physical work into it.
Oh, what the hell?
Again, you do have two weight ups.
Go.
And if you do win both races, you still
Go,
can
go,
take us to the list off, Kamar.
go.
You good?
I'm great.
I got in way too hot on that curb and hit that wall.
I think it was the same curve that I spun on the last lap.
Oh my god. Yes. No. Fuck.
Or else you didn't call the reset on that.
Why would I call a reset on that?
It means fun.
I kind of spun myself out.
I don't know if it was because you like hit into me or like shifted your car a certain way going over a bump or something, or if it was like something with the track. Oh shit.
I'm gonna call my weight up. Three, two, one, go. I heard some wild shit's going down in the background.
Yeah. Josh and whatever the fuck his girlfriend's name is, are apparently taking a shower, and the cat's upstairs whining. So
Wait, it says they're taking a shower?
yeah, they're plural.
That's allowed now?
I guess. I mean,
That's
it's
what-
never been allowed, but like, you know.
You know. No list off today, boy.
No, it's not today, boy.
The fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah? You're officially canceled. You hear that, canceler? You're done.
Cancel me!
Yeah, you're done.
You're done! Bro, we could bring some wild energy like we had at the end of Racing Masters, dude.
Not important.
Remember with Ben Corn?
Wombat.
Ben Corn.
Remember when you screamed wombats? Bro, did you see my perspective? That's fucking ridiculous, dude. That dude fucking went invisible, right? The entire time I was riding up against him.
Wow.
And then he pulls in front of me. This is lightning, not wombat. He pulls in front of me.
Oh,
and
it
then
crashes you.
fucking he spawns in and crashes me. Or not spawns in. His car fucking fades in at the perfect time because he was invisible the entire time. I could drive through him. And he stops and fucking I smash into him. And then I'm good to go. And then this dude just fucking starts hitting me or stopping in front of me and then hitting the back of my car or the front of my car.
Yeah.
And then Wombat passes me,
Wombat! And Ben Corn.
He didn't even pass me. It was just Wombat. And I had that dude fucking beat the entire race, dude. It didn't let me choose anything but this.
Sounds like a skill issue.
That's lame.
That's lame. Hi, Lan here. Well, at least you still got 2 weight-ups in this race. Are you good? Mr. September, are you gonna be okay?
Listen. We're alright. Everything's gonna be okay.
Mr. September.
I
September.
got you. Not today. Lover boy. Ah.
Are we counting this race result?
Yeah, sure. I didn't know it was just a circle track. I thought it was like something else, but
Oh, these are called
Okay.
oval tracks, actually.
It's a different shape.
Bro is built like a walking skill issue and wants to make noises at me.
yeah, I did. I made 3 noises. Ah, 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 ah. Bitch.
Oh yeah?
That's what he said. Wait, we're on a turn.
I mean,
3, 2, 1, go.
we're on a turn. We're on a turn. We're on a turn. We're on a turn.
This car's got some. This car's got some good savability, dude. Oh, it's a reset. Couldn't be saved there. Why every time that I say something does like the shit happen that like totally defeats what I say? 3, 2, 1, go. Earlier I had crashed and I was like, oh, my saves are excellent. I can save the best way. If my saves, if I'm gonna crash, might as well save it the best way I can. And I crashed like off the track, and then here I'm like, oh.
The savability of this car.
Yeah, I'm like able to recover this car super quickly. The savability is fucking 9,000, dude.
The him
Yeah,
ability
then I get
of these
fucking
10 trillion.
the 10 trillion savability. That's the number we're going with. Hey, did you know that we're going with the number 10 trillion for him ability? Did you know that? Hey, did you know?
Did you know that you're
Gamer.
fucking done, dude? You're fucking done.
I'm fucking done.
Congrats to win.
Thanks.
Who had the fastest lap that race? But congrats to me.
Congratulations.
Thanks to me for winning. Today's a race playlist sponsored by.
Who's it sponsored by? Who did we get to sponsor the race playlist today?
SweatyContractor.com.
Insert Wii Sports metal pipe sound here.
Honestly. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and shout out to Mr. September for joining us once again. And we'll see you guys in the next one.
Thank you, and we're out.